Greetings and welcome to a Em8er New World video where Mark asked us to take a look at the systems in New World for those of us that are playing it, and to tell him what we like, what we do not like, how they compare to Em8er, and all that other stuff. So let's take a look, shall we, because New World shares three major things with Em8er. The first is that there's a massive focus on crafting. The second is that there is a focus on the town leveling, because if you don't level certain things in the town, you cannot make better gear, which sounds a lot like Em8er, doesn't it? And lastly is the fact that we have to defend our town and our territory from other factions, although that can only be done at max level at the moment. So let's take a look at everything that we can do. First, let's take a look at the crafting. So if I'm not mistaken, there should be a forge around here somewhere. There it is. So if we take a look at my character, pretty much everything I am wearing right now, I made myself. Even if my name isn't on it, I'm pretty sure I made every single thing that I'm wearing. The most important being my gathering tools over here. Now this is important to me because being able to work my way towards my character's progression in a way that I like definitely makes me satisfied. And when I finished my entire iron set, I felt a very deep sense of satisfaction that I went out, I gathered the materials, I refined them, I made my own gear, and that felt very, very nice. So props there. Now, when it comes to gathering materials, there is something that needs to be said, in that you need to make it in a certain way that it does not feel like farming in other MMOs. Let's compare it to World of Warcraft, where if you want to make something, in Classic at least, not sure how it is on retail, you go out for hours on end looking for what the mineral, hope you actually beat somebody to it, and that's all you're doing. Now here in New World, there are two things you can do while you're out there gathering resources for the stuff you want to make. The first is you can go over here to the town board, and on this board there are going to be 4 different sections. So I can see this is the upgrades the town is currently working towards. Right now they're not working towards anything, so I don't have any quests here that I can do. This is to upgrade the defenses. So remember, this could be towers, turrets, nets, whatever. Improved lifestyle, I'm not really sure what goes here. Maybe it increases the inn, maybe it increases the teleport, the fast travel point, or something like. And then there's these that are always present, where the things you donate increase your territory standing, so increase your reputation with this particular town, which gets you extra perks like faster gathering, extra experience, stuff like that, and gets you a little bit of gold and a little bit of experience. So having this on a per town basis in Em8er is definitely a very big and good idea. Now, the one thing I don't like about how they're doing it here in New World is that in order to actually help here, the first thing is a clan had to buy the rights to administer the town. I believe that's what's going on, I think. Let's see, there's nothing cheap that I can work towards. Let's see. What is this? Minimum connection time, start this own, as you can see. Only the governing company's members with permission can start and change the town project. So the clan that controls this town needs to be the one to put in the money to start the upgrades to make the town better. I don't think, well, it works here because here there's a focus on PvP, but in Em8er, because it's focused on player versus environment and the kaiju, players should be able to just click on here and say donate money, how much, click, and that money gets donated into the town project to help it upgrade. I think that would definitely work a lot better, more than having to specifically tell the company in charge of it to upgrade this, upgrade that, and other stuff. Hold on, what is this? More 2 out of 3. So that's one thing, that's one of the things that you can do while you're out there gathering resources for the stuff you want to make yourself. Now, the other is the one in here New World is working towards your faction. Now, in my case, as you can see with all the purple people, well, with people with purple symbols on their heads, I am with the Syndicate. And I think Mark is as well, and you can tell over here, this is our representative. Now, if I talk to him, these are 6 quests that repeat over and over and over again within a certain pool. And by doing these quests, like so, I now have something I need to do out there in the real world. Over here, as you can see, 1, 2, and there should be 1 more. Here, there we go. So I can say, okay, I need to gather these materials from this other stuff. So rather than going just out and mindlessly looking and farming for this particular material, I'll go and do these quests, and then on the way, if I find any of the materials I actually need, I'll farm those. So that's one of the things that I enjoy about this reputation. I'm actively working towards something, which is all of this stuff that I can buy and upgrade to, while I'm out looking for the materials I want. So this is something that I think also needs to be in Ember. While I'm not sure what type of factions will be in the game, having some factions on a per town basis, or maybe having some random faction appear and assign quests every day, would definitely eliminate the feeling of mindlessly farming for materials while going out in the weird world. Even though it is a more action-based game, Ember, it still can feel a little dreary when you're out there just looking for something in particular, and it's not appearing or it's not dropping, and yeah, you get the idea. Now lastly, defending. As you can see here, there's an invasion going on. Unfortunately, for an invasion to happen, you need to be max level, and then basically what happens, I think, is that, let's see, here, the fort. This is the fort that we need to protect. As you can see here, what would happen is during an invasion, 50 people from the opposing faction would try and take control of this fort. If they succeed, we lose control over this area here, and then one of their companies can take over. And yeah, I'm not really sure how keeping control of a certain territory to your faction works towards benefiting you. I'm not really sure on that particular aspect, but it's very similar to Ember in that we're protecting it from other people instead of kaiju. So yeah, those are 3 major aspects that New World has with Ember. Ooh, that's the ability I've been looking for, so that's the life staff one. I'm gonna have to look into that one. Anyway, so to reiterate my points, we need some type of repeatable quest that we can do on the world while we are farming for the materials to craft the stuff we need. I believe that would help immensely. The town upgrade mechanism needs to allow people to individually donate it to the goal, instead of having to need the controlling players initiate the upgrade. That just feels like you have no influence on it whatsoever. Everyone should be able to just say, I'm going to give so much resources to this particular thing, and you're given. And well, that's really it. I'm not sure on defending the town yet, but hopefully Mark finds these tips useful, and we will see you next time.